Hello everyone and welcome to Space Force, where space is a driving force in ecology. Last week we discussed how to define a landscape and quantify landscape patterns using various metrics. This week we will continue on this theme, asking the broad question, what is habitat? That is, how is it defined and quantified? Let's find out.
A number of ecological concepts are associated with habitat, such as habitat relationships, habitat quality, habitat fragmentation, habitat preference, and habitat components, just to name a few. Generally, there are two outlooks that attempt to define habitat: the classical outlook and the hierarchical outlook. The classical outlook defines habitat as a natural home or living area with resources and conditions that permit the existence of an organism in an area. However, this definition creates a binary of habitat versus is not habitat, which is rarely how organisms use space across the landscape. The hierarchical outlook defines habitat as an area with demographically or behaviorally meaningful subcomponents, which are also called habitats, and that also may have subcomponents called habitats. In this definition, the habitat is broken down into subcomponents which can broadly be grouped into environmental, physical, and chemical features, resources, and interacting organisms.
However, these definitions and concepts associated with habitat are species-specific. Let's illustrate this with an example. If you are conducting a habitat survey for Arctic ground squirrels in the picture on the left, you may conclude that there are no ground squirrels occupying the habitat. However, the picture on the right illustrates how habitat use may change over time. During winter, they spend most of their time in their burrows, as opposed to spring when they may spend more time above ground foraging. What constitutes habitat depends on the question of the study, the organism of interest, and the spatiotemporal context. Clearly defining what habitat means in your study system and substituting general habitat terms for specific descriptors of habitat types and subcomponents is more effective for conveying findings and informing management decisions. Thanks
Thanks
for
for
watching.
watching.
Like
Like and
and subscribe
subscribe
to
to
our
our
YouTube
YouTube
channel
channel
to
to
get
get
more
more content
content
from
from
Space
Space
Force.
Force.